Along Broad Street, you run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on Monday night. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Second and a yard. Allen in motion. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now, faking the give. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They motion a receiver right. They run on the jet sweep, and that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Giants. his first touchdown of the new campaign. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Philadelphia.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Okay, ready? 65 there. 65 there. Tag.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
No touch. Tiger Swamp. Tiger Swamp. Hey, 73. 73. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Oh, yeah. And they will finally run him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10.
No touch it. No touch it.
Now Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Great.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Great.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good. 4 goals. First down.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Hurts. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But somehow it comes right back to him. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, When that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On the give, it's Tracy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hey, check that. Street. Trap 60.
He'll look to throw. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
In motion comes Beckham. Back to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Hurts. He's going to keep it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A run with Barkley. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
A carry here for Tracy. Space to run inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down. A run up the middle with Barkley. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
No touch it. No touch it.
A second down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
No touch.
Here's Hurts. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Great, set.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Hurts now. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now Hurts on 4th down. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Barkley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Set.
To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go check.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Seven Pirates.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone. Off the play fake, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. In motion comes Beckham. They'll go. Here's May. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jarrian Jones.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just...
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
60 Eagles.
From out of the gun, here's May. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Uh-oh. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 39 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Bring it.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll run with Tracy. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
19 tight. Go.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
On the ready. Set. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 40.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Tyler Newman there defensively.
Sack. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
18. That's another Eagles first
In
down.
the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Ready. Set, ready. Set, go.
May to throw on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now is May. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Ready. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have a Giants 1st down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here we go. Set. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Street.
In motion comes Beckham. Off the play fake, it's May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stephens. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action with May. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
In motion comes Beckham. Throwing on second. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. On play action, here's May. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Now, faking the give, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here we go. One final play. This one intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stephens. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a